towards me with a knife in his hand, y'all. Okay. I mean, I would say the career path or the journey that I took would definitely be a gift from God, because I'm not... Hi Shine fam, welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title, I'm just going to be talking about what happened and what's really been going on. A life update. So when I was in North Carolina, I was working in Charlotte, North Carolina. And basically, I was doing door-to-door sales. I raised money for a charity, for a children's charity, a children's shelter. And I was basically going door to door. So when we go door to door, we basically just have to talk to customers, or, you know, to the people, go to their houses and just explain to them what we do and see if they can help donate. The job typically is, I just give you a brief description on what we do. It's a consulting group or company, and we have to go door to door to talk to the community about children. Basically children that is in need or need help with food, water, clothing, shelter, medical attention, the whole 9 yards and everything. The pay rate was awesome. It was incredible. You know, that what really made me move there, because of their pay rate and everything and their bonuses. So I've been working there for about almost a week, a good week. That Friday, I went to this specific house, and it was this woman at the door. I knocked on the door and everything. I gave her my, you know, my little pitch that I give to everyone when I go door to door. It was my first day. On my last day of training was my first day doing it by myself. Because when I was training, I usually went with, you know, the people that helped me and everything with what I needed help with before I got released by myself. So I went to that specific house, and this lady, she was white. She was looking at me like she was scared or something, you know, I don't know, but I just went past that and everything. So I said, hey, how are you? I'm with so-and-so consulting group. I'm here for a charity. We're just here to help children with food, water, clothing, shelter in this particular area, because we do different areas like Africa, Indonesia, you know, just different areas, different states. And you know, she didn't even open the door for me. Okay, it's COVID-19 times. I completely understand. I was not bothered by that at all. And she was saying, I don't know, you know what? She was just looking at me crazy, like, girl, what you want at my house? And I was kind of catching up on her vibes and everything, and I just left. I was walking away from her house, you know. I was like, okay, well, this customer may not just be interested. So as I was walking away from the house, I heard the door open. I was looking like, when I was turned, I was like, oh, she might change her mind, you know. But then I turned around, y'all. Oh my gosh. This man was walking towards me, literally. He was walking towards me with a knife, not just a blade, not just a regular little knife. It was a big kitchen knife. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So like, he really literally just got done chopping up a pork or a pig or something, walking towards me with a knife in his hand, y'all. Okay, so At this point, I'm scared for my life. And he was saying out his mouth, I don't want anything you're freaking selling me. He was really cursing, like, what the heck do you want? I don't need anything you're selling. Walking towards me with a knife. And I'm just like so in shock and scared at the same time, because for one, you're walking towards me, I'm backing up, and you're cursing at me. So he really almost stabbed me while he was walking towards me and everything. And he pointed at me and he ran straight back in his house. So at this point, I was running, because when he ran, I ran. You know, I ran around. Now, mind you, I'm in a community. I'm in North Carolina, don't know nobody. So, and I was by myself, a female by myself. Do you know that in Charlotte, North Carolina, there is so many sex trafficking going on? What was going on in my mind was, this man could have sliced my throat. This man could have a gun in his hand. This man could have killed me and drugged me right at his house, and nobody would have known about it. This knife that he had, honestly, it was much bigger than this. It was much bigger. And I don't know, y'all. The whole thing scared me, but that's not it. That is definitely not it. We're making his house, okay. I called my work people, the people that I work for, my manager, what happened, and they did not. He was concerned for like a minute, not even a minute, like 20 seconds. Oh no, I'm so sorry that happened. He said, go to the next house and, you know, do the same thing. He said they're not gonna do anything like that to you. He was like, just keep on going, you'll be okay. Are you serious? So I was already upset about that. I was already upset. Like, I was blown, okay? I was, you know, because at that point they were supposed to call the police. I thought I was doing my part by contacting my manager and everything, you know, because you're not supposed to pull no knife out on somebody. Okay, it's your property, you know, but at the same time, at least see what I'm doing before you even pull a knife out on me, because I'm very sweet, you know, very caring, you know, and I didn't even say anything out the way to upset the lady or anything. She was already looking at me like I was scared. And honestly, I feel like that was a racist neighborhood that I was in, very racist. But let me get back to what I was saying. 30 minutes after that incident happened, I see that same man driving in his car, basically just driving around looking at me, stalking me. And this man was looking at me like I was a ghost. A ghost. Okay.
Yo.
So at this point, I just moved to North Carolina. Got me in my own place. But when I go to work, I have to put my life in danger and actually be around individuals, or just say males, who, you know, never had that happen to them before, but a female, and they act like they didn't care. So at that point, I had to quit my job. You know, I couldn't do it. My parents, you know, they was like, come home, you know, come back down here, and in the meantime, we don't want you to being by yourself. Because I had a lot going on with anxiety and depression, because depression is so real. I enjoy being in my place, but I did have problems in my place with you know, the scent that was coming from the air and people stomping so loud, and the paint on the walls isn't being painted over. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe it's not my time right now to move after what happened, because God has ways of letting you know that it's not your time. And I don't know, like that incident that took place, I would have never thought that that would even happen to me, knowing that sex trafficking for a lot of females is very common in Charlotte, North Carolina. And what I was thinking at that time, what if he could have dragged me in his house and killed me and nobody would have known where I was? So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, I'm back in South Carolina. I will currently be moving back out, and it may not be North Carolina. I moved to North Carolina for my career, for my acting career, but I can just, you know, go down there and just do my acting thing and just come back. I mean, it's gonna be a drive, but I'm very dedicated now and willing to start back working on what I love to do. And I am not, you know, gonna sit here and just be like,
man, I could have stayed down there. I could have, would have, should have. But at the same time,
I'm learning, being more of an adult. I can take more responsibility for myself and for my life. Because after what happened, honestly, that in that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm too scared to do this. I'm too scared to do that. You know, but everything happens for a reason. And, you know, I left on good terms. Thank God. My apartment complex people was working with me, you know, to help me get out and everything. So I'm very thankful. But with all that being said, I'm comfortable where I am right now until I move back out, because I don't want to settle in my hometown. I really don't. I am currently, you know, trying to work on do this YouTube thing, because this is a hobby. YouTube makes me so happy. So I am definitely gonna try to make everything work with my acting career and YouTube. God has been so good. I just definitely want to come on here and let y'all know about my life update and what basically happened and everything. So I'm back here in South Carolina. I will be moving again. I'm gonna let y'all know really soon, but this time I'm gonna move with one of my friends and just everything. And maybe in those couple of months to a year, I can go ahead and venture off to be by myself, because after what happened, I had to seek counseling, because everything I hear or just see, I memorized that guy in my head, y'all. So please keep your prayers up for me. I don't really post my business or anything, because I try and keep an image for my influencer background to be more, you know, just inspirational and just to bring more smiles to everybody's faces. But you know, I do have that playback in my mind. It comes back in my mind so many times, you know, because that could have been your daughter or just your son, and that happens to a lot of females I've noticed or heard about and read upon in North Carolina. So I'm very thankful God spared my life and I'm still here, and I can come on here and just talk to y'all about what happened and my life update. But thank y'all so much for coming on and viewing my channel. I'm Shiny Shine, and please don't hesitate. If you have anything, you had a similar problem, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm here. Y'all are my family, so I have to keep y'all posted about my life. So yeah, I'm Shiny Shine, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, because I have so many videos and so many other stories to tell y'all. But thank y'all for watching. Peace. Call this number today to help spread awareness and keep our females safe.